Hello everyone, good day, Nikki here. I'm coming to do a design for you today, and it's just something that's randomly popping up in my head. I have went ahead in the interest of time and I've made the bed of the nail. I mean the smile line. I've already created the smile line. So what I'm gonna do now, I already created the smile line, and I also laid this is a tip, and I also laid a layer of clear acrylic just as a foundation. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna take this is the gel that I'm using, and I'm just going to be putting down a layer of gel. And when you apply gel, you float it. You don't brush it on like you would do a traditional acrylic. You gotta float it. So now that I have put on the first layer of this gel, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in the UV light and cure it for 2 minutes. So now that this first layer has cured, I'm going to take the nail out of the light. And what I am going to do now, I am going to be putting on a second layer of gel to the nail. And you must always remember, whenever you are using gels, whenever you start the curing process, you have to remember to take the gel away from the light, or else it will hard in the bottle. And also remember the brush, because the gel will harden on the cure on the brush if it's any distance within the UV light, and then basically you have to throw that brush away, or that whole bottle of UV gel away. And believe me, you do not want that to happen. So I'm going right up to the smile line, as you can see here, and I'm floating the gel right in the corner, right up to here. I want to get it right up to the smile line. And remember, you have to be very patient with gel, because it self-levels, and you always want to cap the edge, because gel has a tendency to recede in from the free edge. So this is the second layer I'm putting on. After I'm finished, I'm going to put it back in the light. So now that this layer of the gel has cured, you do not remove the dispersion layer, because you need that stickiness to help you with the second step. So these I have are just some basically nail foils. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be just basically cleaning, take my gel brush, and I'm just going to be brushing off the dispersion layer. And then what I'm going to do, I am going to randomly be taking up different pieces of glitters, and I'm just going to be placing them randomly on the nail. And as I was trying to come up with a design, I had St. Paddy's Day in mind, and said St. Paddy's Day colors are green and gold. So So now that I have placed the foils, the nail art foils, and these will be also be on my website. So now that I have placed the foils, what I'm going to do now, I am going to cap this design in crystal clear acrylic. So at this time I'm going to be putting crystal clear acrylic, because you do this because you want to protect the design. So I have applied the crystal clear powder to encapsulate the design. So what I'm going to be doing now, the trick is to put these two fingers in like some crystal clear powder. And what you're going to do, you're going to slightly, while the nail can still be molded, you are going to slightly pinch the nails. Or what you can do is use what is called a C-curve stick, and you can dip it in the clear acrylic. You put it under the nail and then you come over the nail and you hold the nail here and you pinch it. So the nail get that C-curve. So this nail still needs to be dried. So everyone, I'm back. So now that this nail has dried, the only thing I am going to be doing now is to file and buff the nail in shape. And when you're filing, your movements has to be smooth, and you have to constantly be moving the electric nail file over the nail, because if you keep the file at one spot, it will cause burning to the client. So you always have to be moving the nail randomly over the client's hand. And you should only use an electric nail file to bring down bulk. An electric nail file is not supposed to be used to shape the nail. The files do that. So I am going to continue to be shaping this nail, filing down some of the bulk of the nail, and I'll be back. And I just want to give you guys a tip. When you are filing the nail, turn the client's hand in this direction. Let me turn my nail trainer hand. Let me show you what I mean. You're going to turn the hand in this direction and you're going to look at it. You're going to look at the hand from the client's profile, okay? I just wanted to show you that tip. So right now, the only thing I'm going to be doing now is buffing this nail. One thing I want to add, when you're filing the nail, always remember to file underneath the nail right here. Okay, so I'm finished buffing this nail. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to clean up my area. Let me just show you guys. I'm gonna clean up my area. Dust this nail off. Clean it with some alcohol. Then I'll clean up the area and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm gonna be doing now, I'm gonna be doing a 3D nail art for you guys. So I'm just gonna be putting a few of these randomly on the nail and I'll be right back. Okay, number. So now, just as an accent piece, I'm just gonna take a little, just a drop of the pink, and I'm just gonna put it right here, and I'm gonna add here my rhinestone crystal to it, just like that. So I'm gonna let this dry. So this is the design. So I'm gonna let this dry, then I'll be right back. So now that I've completed this design, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take my nail art tools and I am just going to make a random dots. I'm sorry, I saw something on my nail. I'm just gonna make a few little random dots right around the nail. So I'm going to let this nail polish dry, then I am going to cover the nail in UV sealer. I'm now going to be adding UV sealer to the nail, and then I am going to be putting this under the light under the UV light for 2 minutes, and then I'll be right back. So I'm now taking the nail out of the UV light, and I am going to bring the camera around so I can give you guys a closer look of the design. So guys, we're back, and I just wanted to give you a close-up shot of what the design looks like. I'm gonna look at it from the side profile. See the arch is there. We're gonna look at it from the, see the C curve. That's the C curve. This is the design, and I'm gonna turn the nail, and because I want you to look at the nail from the client's point of view. So this is how the client will be looking at the nail. So I just wanted you guys to see close up when the client looks at the nail. This is how she views the nail. I'm going to turn the design back around, and this is it. So I hope you guys like. Please rate, subscribe and comment. And this is Nicola, and I hope to come back and do a tutorial for you guys very soon. Bye. Oh, I'm sorry, the gel that I used was just some glitters that I mixed with let me see if I can open this really quickly. This is the gel that I used. It's just a regular gel that you can mix with a good self-leveling gel. So that's the color of the green, and I just used some of my foils that I had, and that's when I did the embedding, and that's when I get my design, because I had this St. Patrick's Day theme in my head. So I'll see you guys another time. Bye.